What's up everyone, this is Vulgars here, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can apply the snow effect in your montage. And I'm going to start off with the wax clip I used for my last tutorial. I'm going to fit up to 100%, and I have it on third, but I'll put it on half for now, just so it's a little bit better quality. Now, this is what I mean when I say that you guys can change what I do to your liking and to what works best for you, because depending on the clip and depending on how many other tracks you have, you may want to create an adjustment layer. So you can do that by going to Layer, New, and then Adjustment Layer right here. But you can also just apply it directly to the layer, or to the video clip if you want to. So I'm going to an adjustment layer. Basically it's the same thing, it overlays on top of your video clip. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to Effect, Simulation, and then CC. Rain and snow basically are the two weathers that you guys can use. You can make like a cloudy look, a smoky look, a firework effect. There's a lot of really cool effects that you can do using particle systems and all these other effects that are here. But for now, basically all the ones that you guys should be focusing on are snow and rain. So I'm going to go to snow because that's a pretty popular effect. You're going to notice a few things. I'm actually going to click this little box right here with the eyeball in it, and that's basically going to make it so that layer is invisible. Now, not invisible, but like it's muted. So just so you guys can get a better idea of what's happening. Now, as you guys notice, I don't know if you guys can tell, but some of these snowflakes are bigger than the others, and this basically simulates depth, and depth is pretty, it's pretty key when you're doing this, especially sometimes you might want to add more than one layer of snow, and this becomes helpful, especially like when you're using multiple layers, and I will go over that probably not in this tutorial, but if you guys are interested in a depth of field tutorial, I can do that as well. But basically what you want to do is mess with these numbers right here, and basically it's pretty self-explanatory. Amount is going to be how many you see on the screen at once, and for me 200 is a pretty decent number, so I'm going to keep it there. Speed obviously is how fast they are, 1's the default, so for me a good number is 1.5, but you know, you guys can do anything you want. Amplitude, it's going to be kind of hard to explain. But basically, if you when amplitude is set to 0, the snowflakes just fall straight down. I don't know if you guys can tell. But when you set amplitude up, they actually like wiggle as they fall down and give it like a wind blowing effect. So I'm just gonna put that up a little bit. And if you notice, the snowflakes do move a little bit. And I don't know if you guys can tell on the screen right now, but you'll certainly be able to tell in the actual preview. This is what they look like. Yeah, you guys can probably see that. So it gives like a wiggly effect. Amplitude, a good number for that is probably around like 2. So let me see. Maybe a little less than that, maybe like 1 point something. 1.4. Yeah, I think like anywhere between like 0.5 and 1.5 is probably a decent number for amplitude. And also depends on how fast it is. Like this is only at the speed 1. If I turn this up a little bit, the higher amplitude will look better as well. So now it looks more, yeah, it looks a little better now. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. Frequency, I really can't tell you what this is, honestly. I've been trying to figure out what it did. It like wiggles them a little bit, but to be honest, I really didn't notice that big of a difference once I applied the frequency change. So it might get a different look, but to be honest, I really wouldn't use frequency, so you can keep that in mind. As you see, when you do mess with frequency, these things do change, so it's leading me to assume, here, that was flake size. It's leading me to assume that it has something to do with depth or wiggling, I guess, but I'm going to keep that at 0 for now. And next thing is, you're going to notice is flake size, and again, this is going to correspond with the layers, like not the layers, but the snowflakes behind it. So as you notice, the snowflakes in front are largest. If you put the flake size up, same thing will happen. Both the large and the small snowflakes will both get bigger, but at a proportional ratio, which means that like obviously the bigger ones will stay bigger at an exceptional rate, and the same thing with the small ones. So it's still going to look like, you know, you have depth, and if you play it, it looks really nice. It looks as though there's like 3 layers of depth with the snow, and that looks really nice too. Source depth, same thing. If you turn this down, it's going to take the bottom layers out, so like all these small snowflakes will be gone. If you notice, I don't know why it's not showing it. Hold on. But basically, oh, do you need this layer on for that maybe? Yeah. Basically, adding source depth will add more snowflakes, so it's usually 100%, and as you turn it down, it's going to do that, and then, yeah. I just want to mess with frequency to see if that had any effect on the layer. But basically, source depth, usually 100 is pretty good. But I'm going to show you guys how you can mess with source depth and make it look better. So now opacity, keep that at 50%. You can make it higher, but that way they stand out more. And if you have them at 50, they're kind of like transparent. So I'd recommend you keep them anywhere between 50 and 75. Okay, so another advantage of using the adjustment layer is that you can apply this little snow effect in only a specific region. And I'm not really sure what you'd want to do this for, but especially with other effects, not necessarily this one, but it can become handy if you only apply it to a certain region. So if you shrink this, the snow will only fall in a specific area. So let me just show you guys that. And you can just, basically you can limit the area or the region that the snow falls in. So yeah, now it only falls in one portion of it. You can do that if you like. If you want the snow to only fall in the sky, I can show you guys how to do that too. So as you see right here, the snow is falling everywhere. If you want to only, like, say that I'm trying to find a good part of the clip to do this with, because, like, say like right up here, for example, if you want it, you can mask it. But right now I'm going to show you guys why you can create more than one adjustment layer. So right here I'm going to change source depth. I'm going to change this to, let's see, I'll change it to like 80. Okay, and then I am going to create a text. Okay, and I'm going to make it say my YouTube name, Volgriz. I know a lot of people do that, but basically I'm not really sure anything else to type, so I'll just do this. Change the font to be something better. Destruction, that looks pretty cool. Change the color of it to be like purple, because that's gonna help it stand out a little more. And now we have a purple thing that says Volgriz, make it a little bit larger. And now we have my YouTube name. Now, you're probably asking, well, why would you want to have more than one layer of snowflakes? Well, I'll show you guys why. Generally, you're going to notice that the snow falls behind my name, Volgriz, right? And it flows at a pretty decent rate. Say you wanted the snow to fall in front of it as well, but not nearly as much. You can hit Control, holding Control and hit D, or I usually use Control C, Control V, which is going to copy and paste. But D will do the same thing, and then just put that layer in front of my name. And now you're going to notice that snow does fall in front of my name. I know you guys can't really tell. I'll put the opacity up on this layer, so go to Effects, CC Snow, and if you put the opacity up a little more, you'll be able to notice it better. And as you can see, there is snow falling in front of my name, and it gives it more of a depth of field look. That's really the best example I can give you guys right now. But for those of you guys who are longtime editors, I guess you can say, probably know what I'm talking about when I say depth of field. It just makes the clip look a lot better. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And I was just basically trying to give you guys all your options, what you can use this effect for. So thanks for watching.